Yeah, it's your man Diggy Smalls from the Chaos Crew, the best commentator on all of YouTube. Yeah, I said it, but you know I'm right. Just like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my sights. What's going down, everybody? It's your man Pro Diggy from the Chaos Crew, but you can call me Diggy if you like. And welcome to the first episode in what might end up being a very small series on my channel where I look at the perks of Black Ops 2. And the reason it would be a small series is because I'm not going to do every single perk. Some of them are very self-explanatory and you don't really need to know much more about them, like extreme conditioning, for example. You sprint longer. Now, obviously, depending on the weapon that you're using, or if you're running with just your knife and things like that, the amount that you can run further than normal is actually extended a little bit depending on that, but that's not really like that important, I don't think. The bottom line is you get to run farther. So I think that pretty much explains it. Now, in this episode, we're going to be talking about toughness. Now, for those of you that don't know what toughness is, it's that you flinch less when you're shot. So basically, view kick. When you're getting shot, your weapon kicks straight up in the air and can cause you to miss shots and things like that. Now, what toughness does is it reduces the amount of flinch when you get shot. But how much does it really reduce it? I mean, I don't think people really know how good this really is. I've been using it since the beginning of Black Ops 2, and I actually don't like using anything else. I've tried it without it, and I think I lost quite a few more gunfights that I probably would have won had I had it on. I generally aim for the chest, so if you have pretty decent accuracy like that and you aim for the chest like I do, if you don't run it, you're probably going to get hit and kick over their head and miss a lot of bullets, which could cause you to win a gunfight if you weren't flinching so high. So basically, keeping that in mind, I never ran Hardened Pro from Black Ops 1, and the pro part of Hardened is essentially what toughness is, where you flinch less when you're shot. Now, also what it does is it actually reduces the amount of redness that comes up on your screen when you're getting hurt, so you actually can see a little bit better as well, so that also helps. And we're about to get into the tests here. It also depends on the weapon that you're using and the weapon that's being used against you. So right now I'm using an SMG. Flex is over there shooting me with a pistol. As you can see, it makes me kick up over his head, but not too high. Now we put toughness on, and it barely makes me kick hardly at all. Now we're going to move on to where he's using an MSMC, and as you can see, it made me kick up a little bit higher, plenty above his head where I would definitely miss at least 1 or 2 bullets. But then with toughness, I'm once again just a few inches. It actually brings me up to about his chin, which might get me a headshot. Now we're going to move into an assault rifle. He's hitting me with the FAL, and as you can see, holy crap, that is a lot of view kick. I mean, I would have missed at least 2 or 3 shots. And then with toughness on, it kicks me straight up to his head. So that'd be a pretty easy headshot there. Now we're going to go into the LMG, and of course, because it's more powerful, it's going to make me kick up higher as well. And then with toughness, it barely makes me kick up at all, and I go straight up to the head, be like an easy headshot. Now it also depends on the weapon that you're using. So now I'm going to use an assault rifle, and we're skipping the pistols, but as you can see, here's the SMG. It kicks up a little bit more than when I was using an SMG. And then as you can see, with toughness on, it just barely moves at all. Now we're going to move into the assault rifle. Now this actually makes me kick a lot more than it did with the when I was using the MSMC. So as you can see, without toughness, it was a huge difference. Now with toughness, it goes straight up to the chin, just like before. And then with the LMG, same thing. It's going to be a huge view kick here, way up there. I would miss a lot of shots. And then with toughness, it just kicks me straight up to his head. And I would get a nice fat headshot on him. So basically, I'm hoping that these tests here kind of opened your eyes to how good toughness can really be. I definitely feel like it's my favorite tier 2 perk, without a question. Now, my accuracy is fairly decent. I generally aim center mass, so it would help me. Now, if you don't really have the greatest of accuracy and you kind of aim a little bit more for like the knees and stuff or whatever, then you might not want to run toughness because the view kick might actually help you. Now, like I said, I didn't test every single scenario with every single weapon, going against each weapon and things like that, because number one, I don't have that kind of time, and number two, I didn't want the video to be like 20 or 30 minutes long. I just wanted to give you guys a pretty good idea of how useful toughness can actually be, and then have you guys put it on, you try it out, and decide for yourself whether it's something that you feel is actually beneficial to you. Like I said, if you like it, keep it. If you don't like it, then go back to what you were using. But I do feel like this might be a little bit underrated. So I think you guys should definitely try it out if you're not. Make sure you check out the other videos on screen. I've got the Q&A here, part 1 and part 2 with Mrs. May. It was pretty funny, I think, and I did answer pretty much every single question that I got, so you guys might want to check that out if you missed it. And finally, I will probably be streaming later on today, sometime between the hours of 2 and 5 p.m. Pacific time. If you're not Pacific, you're going to kind of just have to figure out what that would be for you guys. But keep your eyes peeled for a video, because I will post a video when I'm going to be starting my stream. Like I said, I'll probably be starting it somewhere between 2 and 5, and it'll go until I decide that I'm done streaming. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. This has been your man, Pro Diggy, from the motherfucking Chaos Crew, but you can call me Diggy if you like. Don't forget, as always, to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my sights.